Well, YouTube, I'm back. This is, I guess, a shout out video. I have a couple of shout outs. Tell people like my status, but it didn't happen. So, first, shout out to my best friend from high school. It's been a while. Miss Lacey Lockhart. Yeah, it's been a while. Miss you, love you. My best friend. Do it all through thick and thin. The next one was Help the Children, graduated my own town home dog. It was cool. Very cool. I liked her. She was cool. Great personality. Um, who else? Miss Audrey Honor. One of my favorite friends. Call her, we call her, call her, what do we call her? Call her Boo Rizzle. That's her name, Boo Rizzle. Boo Rizzle, shout out Boo Rizzle. Shout out to my cousin Keyshawn Parkley. We practically grew up together, like every weekend over his house. Cry to go to his house. It was crazy. Had great times as a baby. I fell. I was a clumsy child, but had a good time. What else? See. Oh, shout out to Mama Angela. Mama Angela. Got a shout out to her. And who else? Shout out to Michaela. Had good times, bad times. Still. Say you don't like me, but still. Got love for you. Shout out my best friend Chris. Shelby. Holding it down. One of my best friends. And Miss Jaquisha up in Kings Mountain. We've been through ups and downs. My favorite cousin, Miss Skylar Banks. Shout out to her. And A.Jay and Tasha and Mama Sheila. We had good times, bad times, but still kept it 100. Shout out for my mama. Even though we do go through some things, I still love my biological mama. Um, shout out my daddy. Even though we did fall out too, still love my daddy and my grandma and them. Shout out to my whole Shelby fam. Shout out to Tish. Shout out to Miss Tanisha, aka Miss Nene, for being there. Shout out to all the people who was there when I needed them. I have like a message. People blow me up in my shout out videos. Um, shout out to Chris. He crazy. He's like, make sure you put a little extra on mine. I'll show you, Chris. You've been there through it all. We went to church together. We hang together. I've known you since middle school. Middle school. We kind of went our separate ways through middle school, but through it all, he stuck by. He was the, that's my homie. That's my road dog. If I can't say nothing, that's the person right there to keep me laughing no matter what. Shout out cousin Kia. Hurt right now, surgery. Shout out my Uncle Oya. I don't know, it's my Uncle Oya. I love my Uncle Oya. I'm spoiled rotten. Shout out my grandmas. My great grandma. Rest in peace, Miss Nettie G. Crank. Miss Nevada Cam and Reverend J.Q. Cam. They talked the right and wrong. Who else can I shout out? Shout out all the haters. Said I wasn't gonna be nothing, never put nothing but still slim today. Shout out all the haters. Shout out to all my fans that was listening to me on the radio station. Like, yeah, shout out to them. Um, shout out Miss Whitney. Don't know who you are, but shout out Miss Whitney. Miss Whitney Badass Raw. Shout out to you. Don't know you like that, but still, shout out to you. Miss Desiree Hood. Had our good times, bad times. Um, Yeah, we had our good times, bad times. We went up and down between 9th and 10th, but through it all, we still standing with our head up, let the past. Shout out my big-headed person over there to sleep. Shout out to her, she knocked out. Um, who else can I shout out? Yeah, shout out my grandma Bert. She made the best biscuits in the world. Biscuits and gravy. You know, go to Shelby. Yep, find out. Um, shout out my Aunt Tracy. Shout out to Lyric. Will Lyric, she getting big on me. Shout out my Uncle Chump, my Pawpaw, my uncle, my favorite cousin, my other favorite cousin from mine. That's a silly, that's a silly dude right there. I love him to death. He keeps me laughing. We had our ups and downs. Shout out my cousin Christian A, my uncle JQ, Aunt Tasha, Uncle Irvin, Aunt Nikki, Quiz, and what's his name, Quincy. Shout out to all them. Shout out to fam most good. They been there through it all. Shout out CCC. We're starting up a generation of the radio team tonight. Shout out to one of my favorite teachers. My first favorite teacher is Miss Deal. My second favorite teacher is Miss Vicky. Shout out them two. Very good teachers. Shout out to the whole Kingsmount High School if you graduated in the class of 2011. Shout out to y'all. Because we made it through it all. Shout out my nephew, Isaac. Shout out everybody. Really shout out everybody. So yeah, hit me up on YouTube, like, subscribe. And if you wasn't in the shout out video, I'll make another one tomorrow. Probably, I'll think about it, but tomorrow I'm going to Twerk Fest. So shout out all the people who getting up, Spendale for Twerk Fest. Shout out all them. But if you ain't going, I hate to see you ain't there, cause it's gonna be packing, it's gonna be fun. I think that's about it for all my shout outs. I got one more notification. Let's see if we can see this. Let's see. Shout out. Oh, that's not important. But yeah, that's how I think we put out and covered everybody. Shout out my best friend that I know from middle school, Miss Abria Smith. Shout out my homeboy, Daniel Childers and Hakeem. Shout out my boy Deontay. Who else? Shout out Michelle. Shout out my other Michelle Mouse. You've been through a lot, but you still made it. I guess really that's about it. My cousin Kim told me to send her a shout out on her bed of affliction. Hope she get better and stay off that knee. Trying to make it short as possible, but people keep hitting me up my notifications telling me to shut them out. But yeah, if I didn't shout you out in this video, I'll make one more before I go to sleep. But shout out to everybody. Like, subscribe is my YouTube name. I think it's Babyface J. No, it's A.J. Prank. Subscribe, like. I have me on here singing. Oh, two most important people I forgot. Shout out to Quiz and Jordan. You getting big on me. Have to come see you again. Shout out everybody. Everybody that know me, everybody that don't know me, everybody that put me down, everybody that lift me up. Shout out to everybody. Good night. Have a blessed one. Peace.